So we're here at Comic-Con. We're talking about this fantastic new game, Lego DC Super-Villains. Can you just tell us a little bit about your involvement with the game and basically what your experiences have been like?
Yes, so I was kind of involved from day one when we had a blank piece of paper, and we've made at the studio Lego Batman 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
And I knew we were going to do another DC game, but I didn't want to do Lego Batman 4. I wanted to do something completely new and fresh, and I spoke to Ames and said, let's do a villain game. And he was like, what do you mean? I said, well, 10 years ago we did Lego Batman 1, right? And the villain levels were the best thing in it, and we've never gone back to villain stuff. And he was like, this sounds so cool. And he was like, so what kind of premise do you want to do? And I was like, what about Forever Evil, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, oh my god, yeah, no one's ever done the crime syndicate in a game. I was like, yeah, so let's have villains fighting the crime syndicate. So we kind of, everyone at the office that's in the writing team came up with a cool story. And it's just funny having villains fighting like worse villains, because obviously the crime syndicate are really bad.
Sure, yeah.
And then sort of working out like where the Justice League have gone, and you've got the crime syndicate pretending to be the Justice League. So you've got Owlman trying to be good as Batman, and Owlman's not a good guy. And he's like, it's so funny. And then you've got the Legion of Doom trying to interact, and then we also threw in like that you can create your own villain and join up with the Legion of Doom, and it's like it was just so great to like DC is such a great partner to do something completely fresh, and the game feels like so much better for that. It's like a whole new IP. We've done 3 DC games, but this feels new and exciting, and players on the show floor are just loving it. It's great.
Well, it sounds super exciting. One thing I would love to hear from you is obviously the story components and the characters involved are an important part of the game, but are there any additional concerns that maybe the average video game player doesn't think about that you and your team have to consider when you're approaching this kind of thing?
We have to think about everything, because our core audience is kids. We make family-friendly Lego video games, but we have to be super authentic. When it comes to a game and an IP as important as DC, everything has to be authentic, because we get a lot of like more mature, serious gamers, and they want their DC content to be bang on. So they want their characters to be just as they imagine them or they know them from a TV show or a movie or a book or whatever it could be. We have to just be super authentic. So every character is super authentic, every location is authentic, every bit of the story is authentic. So yeah, we pride ourselves on authenticity and accessibility, because it's got to be easy to play.
Oh, of course.
You don't want it to be a challenge to play. You want it to be fun. So, but yeah, we pride ourselves on being humorous and being authentic. I think if you tick those boxes, everyone's going to love to play the game.
Well, we would like to wrap up with sort of a silly question I'll throw to you. We know that video games have a lot of fun elements, whether it's extra lives, power-ups, whatever it might be. Is there anything that you are used to having access to in a video game that you would love to have access to in real life?
Oh, really? Wow. I think it would have to be an endless supply of studs. So every Lego game has stud multipliers, right?
Right.
So it means that when you smash something and studs come out, you can have like ×2, ×4, ×8. You actually can have up to ×3,240.
Oh, really?
So yeah, if you put all the multipliers together and switch them on. So I would want that multiplier in real life. So when I go and buy my coffee from whoever I buy it from, and they give me my change, I get ×3,240 change, right? Or if I find a dime on the floor, 3,240. I would be a rich man.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. We're really looking forward to the game.
Cheers. Thank you.